This is the second part of a series where I play PyNori in a weird and counterintuitive way. Please watch part 1 if you haven't already. I will be using a d6 die to determine what inputs I send to the game. As explained in part 1, sometimes I may need to input letters instead of numbers. In the case of yes or no questions, an odd number means yes and an even number means no. In the case of names, which mostly applies to party members, each name corresponds to a certain number based on the order of the party. If PyNori shows up first and Millie second, I'll type PyNori if I roll a 1 or Millie if I roll a 2. Anyway, enjoy the video. Templetown, baby. 6. I guess that's pretty helpful. Next input. 1. Enemy incoming. I knew it. Tan Papa wonders how the children are doing. Okay, so what are we doing? Action. And what are we doing in the action menu? No fucking way, dude. How this die is on something. Okay. 1 for treble punch, 2 for kick, 3 for shepherd tone, and 4 for exit. And 5 and 6 do nothing. I shit you how am I doing that? That is the third one in a row. So we're treble punching, okay. Alright. Treble punch. 5 damage. That is awful. Waste of vocal points. What are we doing next? Switching members. We can't do that. 5. That does nothing. 1. 1 again. I cannot make this up. It is literally. So, what we doing? Kick. Maybe that'll be stronger. You chose kick. And it missed. It's a mutual miss. No shit, Sherlock. What are we doing now? Nothing. Damn! That's 5, also nothing. That's 6, also nothing. Tell you what, for every out of bounds value that I get, I eat a saltine. 1, 4, that's a spare. Spared successfully. Nice. What are we doing next? Checking our party. That's not gonna do anything. 5 to save, that works. 2. PyNori is the only inventory we can check. So we either use the enemy repellent or we get out of here. We are using the enemy repellent. Wow. You proudly presented the enemy repellent to none. None pouts and retreats automatically. I need to fix that. 3 again. 5. 4. Not gonna work. 2. PyNori has no items, so now that does nothing. 5. 1. No enemies to be seen. 1:47 a.m. for you? Then sleep. I'm not worth your time. Ooh, wait. Which side is the top? Chat votes on this one. Is it a 4 or a 6? 6, okay. Alright. Oh, damn. 3. Okay, next input is 3 again. Wow, man. 3 again. 1? Yeah, 1. No enemies to be seen again. Ooh. Nope, that was a 2. PyNori has no items. So, oh, that barely rolled. Nuh-uh. Reroll. No way. Okay, 1 more reroll just for good measure. 2. Next, input. 4. 3. 3 again. All that for a 3. Wow. You take a step forward, no enemies to be seen. Sweet. So, what's next? That barely rolled. Reroll. 3. Oh my god. That is a... No fucking way. That's another 3. 6. Dice went to the die went to the back rooms again, so give me a second. Never mind, it's right there. And guess what? 3. 6. 6. Again, wow. Double 6. 3, 2, 6, 1. Enemy incoming. Tan Papa again. Tan Papa is proud of his tan. As he should be. What we doing? That's still nothing. That is also nothing. 2. 6 is nothing. 1. 5. We're gonna skip our turn. Interesting. 1 again. Wow. That was a hell of a noise. 5. 3. 6. Okay, that definitely rolled, but still 5. Okay. 1. Don't want to fall. Fall. More like ball. Man, I'm dead. We're fighting. Shepherd tone. Not shepherd top. Shepherd tone. There's a difference. Are you fucking kidding me? It missed. Wow. That could have, like, damn near killed in one shot. That would have been really cool. That does nothing. That also does nothing. 6 does nothing. 6 does nothing. 4 does nothing. 4 does nothing. I completely forgot about the saltine thing. Forget about it, dude. 1. In case you didn't hear, 1. So we have to either get a 2 or a 4 to get out of here. We either kick or we leave. That's 2 5s, man. Let me guess. Third 5. Oh my, bro. The dice and the game are both listening to me. The die and the game are both listening to me. If I open this fucking die up and I don't see a microphone in there, I'm gonna be surprised. This motherfucker is listening to my words, bro. Alexa listens too, and me, well, yeah, but that's different. Man, so many freaking wacky-ass things have happened on this stream. Why couldn't last stream be like that, man? 4 were saved. 6 does nothing. 3 again. 4 6. Okay, it flipped to 3 again. No way, man. 2. I think that's a 1. Okay, that's 3, so we're gonna try to flee. See if it works. It did not. Okay. What are we doing now? Oh, okay, that was a 1, but it slipped. Where's the 1 side? Oh my god. I cannot read what the die says on the top there. Oh, 5. That's not gonna do anything. 4. That's not gonna do anything here. 3. We're fleeing. Fled from battle successfully, so we're now in the overworld. It is 7:09, so we're nearing the ending point, and we're not even halfway through Temple Town yet, so that's great. 3, party. Wow. 2, 5, we're saving. 6, 1, enemy incoming. What's it gonna be? Oregano. 3. 3? Fuck am I? Shirley Jackson? 3. 3 again, baby. 3 again. Yeah. I didn't roll. Okay, whatever. We'll count it. 4 does nothing. 2. 4. Gas leak. Are you referring to that one clip? Or, just like, never mind, bro. Yes. Oh my god.
Bro, it actually smells like fucking dog shit in my room.
Yo, methane check.
5, 2, 4, 1, finally. 3, we're trying to run. Ah, it failed again. We got spelled fair. Now we got a what? A flailed fee? A flailed fee? I don't know. Okay, fair enough. It landed on 1 again. 3, we're running again. And it failed again. Flailed fee. 2. It don't do nothing. Pick something else. 3. That's not gonna do anything either. Gotta pick 1. Okay, bro picked 1. 4. We're trying to spare Tampapa now. Not 4. Oh, oregano. Bro, I'm stupid, bro. Mentally trapped in the previous battle. Oregano's not satisfied yet. Okay, so we gotta run or interact. 1, 3. Wow. Excuse me, I meant to put 3 without the forward slash. Fled from battle successfully. Okay, we're now halfway through Temple Town. It's 7:17. Let's see how much farther we can get. 5. 5 again. 3, 2. Ted 2. Oh, damn. 1. No enemies to be seen. Ow. Fuck. 4. 5. 5 again. 1. Enemy incoming. Oregano again. Damn, was hoping for something new. 1. Okay. Let's reroll. 5. What fucking foreign-ass language am I speaking? What is Mwenyahi? What is that? What is Mwenyahi? 1. 6 does not do anything. 1. We're fighting. Which attack are we doing? Treble Punch. Okay, let's hope it doesn't miss. 12 damage to Oregano. It's pretty good. I'm gonna say that's a 1. What does that say? I can't read it. Yay! It says 5, so we're gonna skip our turn. Jesus. 1, 2. We're interacting. Okay. 3. Okay, I guess we're exiting. Oh, damn. 2, we are, not exiting. 1, we're giving Oregano a recipe. Oregano appreciates the effort and reads the recipe thoroughly before putting it in their pocket. Satisfaction increased by 15%. 7:27, so we got 3 minutes left. 1, 5, we're skipping our turn. 1, what are we doing? We're interacting again. What are we doing in here? Damn it. 6 is not an option. 1, we're giving another recipe. Okay, 7:30, so let's wrap this up. 1. Finally, man. What are we doing in here? God, Jesus. Spare. Oregano's not satisfied yet. Now we need another one. 1, finally. What are we doing? Please don't hit 2. Side. 3. Can we run? Please. Yes, we can. Okay, that's the game. It's past 7:30. So we almost made it through Templetown. That's our final results for this stream. I will continue tomorrow. Hopefully. I don't know when, so I won't try to estimate, but yeah, this was fun. Oh, yay. I just realized we hit 30 followers. It sounds so sad, but nice at the same time. Here we go. First input. I'll try to catch it from time to time, but it'll usually end up on the floor. 6 does not do anything. I need to have the command prompt window focused. That would help. 3. Credits. Okay. Next input. 2. Here we go again. New stream, new 30 minutes of being stuck in the options menu. Also, I barely got sleep last night. I got just enough sleep as I would get on a weekday. Like, I passed out around like 10:30, 10:35-ish, and I woke up when it was like almost 8, like 7:40. It was weird. Maybe school is finally fixing my sleep schedule. Oh, we're changing the difficulty again. Yup, looks like this is just going to be a repeat of yesterday so far. 1, easy. Alright, so we're now on easy difficulty. What next? Changing the difficulty again. Okay. 4 is not an option. 6 is not an option, so we can't do that. 5 isn't an option either. 3, back to hard, of course. It's gonna go easy, hard, easy, hard. It's gonna be like that all freaking morning, I bet. So, I'm gonna stop this stream at noon sharp, because, my mom and I sort of had plans today, but, it's kind of too early to do it. I mean, it's not too early, but at the same time, it is too early. Like, we might do it later, so I at least want to leave time in the day to do the things. We're changing the difficulty again. God, jeez. But yeah, if we don't go out to eat, we're at least going to the grocery store, so I want to leave time for that. So I'm going to be ending the stream at noon. 3, hard, so it stays the same. Difficulty remains the same. 5, we're out of here. So we did nothing. That was interesting. 1, we're now in the game again. Thank goodness. It didn't take half an hour this time. So what next? 2, we're checking our items. PyNori has no items. Will that change? Let's see. 6, we're checking our progress even though we've already seen it 3 times now. I really hope I did not just hear the try except failure sound just now. I don't know why that's going off, but, interesting. 4. It's not gonna do anything, but, yeah. A lot of these inputs aren't gonna do anything. 99% of inputs quit before they do anything. 1, take a step forward. Enemy incoming. What's our enemy for today? Please don't be one that I've already encountered. Oh dear, okay. So I haven't encountered that one yet, so that's good. 2. We're checking our inventory even though we have nothing. 1. And what are we doing in the actions menu? Trying to run. Interesting. I wonder if the RNG is ever going to get a kill. Or not the RNG, but the die. We fled successfully. Interesting. Can we make it through Tanpable Town? That would be really cool. We're checking our progress. Because, yeah, the try except failure sound did go off again. That's weird. Anyway, just to set the record straight, we're in Tanpable Town. We've taken 9 steps so far, and we have 3 more steps to take before proceeding to the next area. The die really wanted you to know that. We're checking PyNori's inventory again. It's gonna return nothing. 4, 3. I feel weird about a few of these inputs, but because sometimes the die lands weird, and I feel like I want to re-roll because I don't want to be like accused of cheating. 4. Let's roll again. 1. You take a step forward. No enemies to be seen. Okay. 6. So we just want to double check where we're at because the die is very forgetful. We're in Tanpable Town. We've taken 10 steps so far, and we have 2 more steps to take before proceeding to the next area. 1 again. Enemy incoming. Clef! Hey, buddy! Okay. So what are we doing with Clef, die? We can't switch members, but we can try. You're alone, you cannot switch to anyone at the moment. Oh darn, who could have seen that coming? Anyway, 3. Wow. The die is feeling extra forgetful today. Might want to take it to a doctor. I don't know if that rolled enough, but 1, 2. We can't interact with Clef, but okay. 2. Okay. It just said that we don't need to interact with Clef, but okay, you can try again all you want. Battle actions, what are we doing? Skipping our turn. That's not gonna help, but okay. Oh yeah, and if I mention anything about sound effects, ignore me, because you can't hear it anyway, because I intentionally set it so only the mic audio would go through, so... Yeah, 6 does nothing, so reroll. 1, 6, that is not an option. 5, we're skipping our turn again. Sorry if I'm slow today, I'm extra slow when I'm tired. That said 6, so we're gonna reroll because 6 does nothing here. Okay, 1. What are we doing? Oh, we're fighting. Are we actually fighting Clef? We have to get a 2 or a 4 here. Because we don't have vocal points, so we have to do a melee attack or we get the hell out. But, 4, we're getting out of the menu. Good, because Clef is my buddy. 1, please don't do a double 1. 5, we're skipping our turn again, because the die didn't learn its lesson earlier. 1, oh my god, maybe I'm tripping, but you actually look like a lady. That's... Thank you, but I disagree. 2, we are trying to interact with Clef, we can't do that. Whoops. Not W or /. You don't need to interact with Clef. Hopefully that gets the message across. Die, can we do something else? Ah, fuck. 3, we can run. Let's see if it succeeds. Oh, I forgot. This is Clef, so it doesn't matter. For sparing and fleeing, it'll always work first try. I forgot. Clef waves goodbye with a smile on their face. You're in Tanpable Town. You have taken 11 steps so far. You have 1 more step to take before proceeding to the next area. Here we go. So what are we doing now? 1. Not 12. Hey, alright. So, odd number we continue, or even number we select from 1 to 6. So what does the die want to do? Don't mash my saltines, damn it. Okay, odd number. We're continuing. And that concludes part 2 of playing PyNori with a die. My storage space situation is still pretty rough, so odds are you'll get part 3 of this series the week after this video comes out, just like how this part came out a week after part 1. If you're wondering how these videos are coming out so fast, by the way, that's because these are extremely old VODs. That's why the description says, oh, the current version of PyNori as of this video is 2.0.2, even though the footage you're looking at is from before PyNori even came out. Hope that clears things up. Anyway, stay tuned for part 3. See ya then.